I landed my first job interview this morning and I'm so excited. It's not till next week, so I've got a bit of time to prepare, but I woke up to the email this morning and breathe.
Once I finish being astonished, it's time for some serious preparation.
I have a lot of articles online about what common interview questions are and how best to answer them and what the interviewers are truly looking for from those questions. And then I again practiced some sample answers and I write down a few things that I thought would be good to mention. And I also wrote down a list of questions that I should ask the interviewer given the opportunity near the end of the interview. And the great thing about a Skype interview is that you can have as many notes and stuff as you want and they can't see. So my setup involved having my laptop on an ironing board in front of the sofa. And I had the webcam pointing at it so you could only really see me to about here. And below the ironing board I pegged up all my notes so that I could quickly glance down and refer to them during the interview. Obviously don't spend all your time staring at the notes rather than talking to the camera, because you need to make eye contact and show that you're listening and you're engaged. But definitely if you get stuck, a quick glance down there will see you right. Make sure you test out all your equipment that you're going to use with a friend or something before you do the interview, just to make sure that your webcam is set up properly and they can see your full face clearly in the picture. Make sure your sound is working so that they can hear you clearly and also you can hear them. You don't really want to waste time fiddling around with that on the morning. You really just want to be able to jump straight in, because they've usually got a limited time slot, and it's just not a good look if you're not prepared in a technical regard, especially if there's any kind of technical or computer skills aspect of the job that you're going for. So make sure you get that set up. In my case, I hadn't used my laptop in quite a long time, and when I turned it on, the first thing I wanted to do was a massive Windows update. Honestly, Windows updates are just the bane of my life. It wanted to download 16 gigabytes worth, which caused me to go over my data cap for the month, so I had to actually buy some more data to allow it to finish the Windows updates in time for me to then reboot it and have it all set up properly to do the interview. But thankfully, by the time I needed to use it, it was all working correctly. If not, I had a backup plan where I was just going to use my phone, and I did test that and it seemed to be working fine as well. So you can do that if you get desperate, but I think a laptop is easier just because the screen's a bit bigger. So for example, I found out that their chief financial officer had recently won an award and been featured in a major publication for his work on bringing the company successfully through the recession, but also on how well and fairly he treats all of his employees. And I thought that would be a great point to bring up, so I quickly jotted that down. Well, I think the interview went really well, but I don't know, I feel a bit shell-shocked now. I'm on a high now. That was actually fun in a weird sort of a way. No, it was fun. It was cool to talk about that, actually. It was fun to talk about something new and different and how I might be useful to somebody. That sounds weird. I think I've done enough talking for this morning.
Thank you very much for watching my Preparing to Move series. If you liked this video, please give it a like and make sure to subscribe for more, and I will see you very soon.